Hi everyone, welcome back to part 7 of the Book One Cozies Club chapter by chapter for Buried in a Book, the first book in the novel idea mystery series by Lucy Arlington. I'm Di and this is my audio only reading vlog for this book. Today I will be reading chapters 13 and 14 and sharing my thoughts with you along the way. Due to the nature of this reading vlog, there will be spoilers, so if you haven't read these chapters yet, I suggest that you not listen to this recording until you do. If you would prefer to hear my general thoughts on this book in its entirety, keep an eye out for my Book One Cozies Club series First Impressions video, which will be posted sometime after the reading vlogs for this book have commenced. So I'm really excited to get into tonight's chapters. We are 4 chapters away from the end, so I hope that we're not left on a little cliffhanger at the end of tonight's chapters, but we shall see shortly. So I'll dig into chapter 13 and I will check in with you in a bit. So I just finished chapter 13 and some interesting things happened here. I guess we'll start with Marlette's Quarry. His book actually sounds pretty interesting to me, honestly. Of course, because we're coming to the end, a whole bunch of possibilities for the murderer are coming out. I'm still not sure I've settled on somebody. I truthfully didn't think it was Jude. Of course, I didn't think it was Iris. I still don't understand why she blabbed that to Sean, like right off the bat after she heard from her son about Iris that day. I feel like Carson is very suspect, but I don't really have very many thoughts on what happened in this chapter. So I will continue on to chapter 14. But yeah, we should be getting closer to finding out who did it and why. I do have a theory floating around in my head, but I'm not going to share it with you at this point. If my theory is correct, I will let you know later. But yeah, I'm going to dig into chapter 14 now, and I'll check back with you in a bit. So I am at the bottom of page 245, and I just popped on to say that I am surprised that Bentley stopped to put Jude in charge while she goes to see Carson. That's something that I didn't understand, why she didn't do that on Lila's first day. So I was a little surprised to see that she put Jude in charge while she goes off to Carson's right now. But anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens when they get to Carson's, and I will probably be back with you at the end of the chapter. Okay, chapter 14 done. Of course, we get a little bit of a cliffhanger. It's not one that makes me absolutely have to read the next chapter. It is the person I suspected she'd have an encounter with. So yeah, I guess what remains to be seen is if he is actually the killer. I, again, don't understand what Lila was thinking when she went ahead and made all of those comments to Addison. That, I don't know, just didn't seem prudent. Like she didn't think through giving away that information before sharing it with Sean, I guess. And again, she hasn't shared this with Sean. She hasn't, told him what her plan is on this, and now she's in this situation where she's alone and cornered. So, yeah, it's one of those things where I feel like she brought this situation upon herself, I guess you could say. But I am excited to get to the last 2 chapters in this book and finally see how this all wraps up. Let me know what you thought of these 2 chapters down in the comments below, and I will chat with you again tomorrow for the conclusion of this book. I hope you're all having a great evening. Take care, and smile always. Bye.